Okay, hi, hello. My name is Melinda Marmolejo, and for week two's video, our instructions are, first of all, that we want to stand in the anatomical position, which is described either in our book or in our lab manual. I don't recall, as kind of like standing at attention with our hands to our side. And the difference is that our palms need to be facing out with our thumbs away from our body. And the other aspect of the anatomical position is, although you can't see my feet, is that your feet should be spread apart just enough, just a little. So it's really just kind of together, but spread apart a bit, just like standing at attention, I guess. That's the way it's described at any rate. And the beauty of this position is in uh, in medicine, when we're describing what side of the body that is afflicted or needs treatment, it's left and right, but you have to think of left and right from the patient. Did I even press start? Oh, I did, sorry. Left and right from the patient's perspective. So when you're looking at a patient from the frontal view, you're going to basically turn it around always because you're talking about their left and right, not your left and right as you're looking at them. Anyways, that is the anatomical position, and those are the elements of it. Um, there are three major planes on our bodies that also can divide up your body and help to identify what section of the body we're referring to in anatomy. And those are sagittal, uh, frontal, and transverse. I'm trying to do them in order the way that we learned them. And sagittal is another common way of dividing the body up into left and right. So, and it doesn't necessarily mean right down the middle for, for a perfectly bilateral composition. So, but anywhere on the body. So I'm going to grab a folder here so I can show you. So it could be um, right at the midline, mid sagittal, but it could also be anywhere else. I could move this plane over and I would still be able to identify, left from right side of the body. So that's how the sagittal planes is um, anatomically will help identify parts of the body. The frontal is dividing the body from front to back, so anterior and posterior. So the way that that would work is, if I was to place this over my head and right in the center of my head, I could, imagine this line, this just continues going down and it's cutting my body basically front and back in half. But again, that can be anywhere. It could be a little closer to the crown of my head here, and it's still a section towards the front versus a section towards the back of my body. And then the last one is the transverse plane, which is a top and bottom. So the so a transverse plane is taking anywhere, any section of the body to just have an upper and a lower body section. So, your inferior, which is down, or your posterior part of your body, upper and lower. Um, so that is the three planes, and we have now to speak about homeostasis, and homeostasis is basically the balance of maintaining balance within your body, your inner body, and that is done through all of the different organs in your body doing their job, what they're supposed to do, maintaining the proper cellular activities at the proper rates or amounts, if you would, and that is keeping you basically, it's supporting your life when by maintaining that homeostasis. And a couple of organ systems that do that are, first of all, the urinary system, and that's comprised of your kidneys, ureters, urethra, and your bladder. So what it does, how it maintains a homeostasis, is that balance, is that it helps to remove nitrogen waste through your urine. Um, but also balance out electrolytes and body fluids. Um, so again, maintaining the proper amount. So the body fluids is, again, releasing excess body fluids through your urine. But also, it also regulates hormones, um, certain hormones, and the production of red blood cells. The hormone that BP, the hormone that regulates your blood pressure, and then yeah, the RBC, production of red blood cells. So that's how the urinary system works. Another part of homeostasis is the integumentary system, which isn't quite, probably you don't think of it at quite as much playing that role, but it also releases, you know, uh, the excess water from your body, through sweat, for an example. So it's comprised of your skin and your hair and your nails. So also vitamin D absorption happens through the integumentary system. Um, in a way, you can think of this system, because of our skin being a barrier against, really any external mechanisms, mechanical mechanisms that don't belong in our bodies, protecting all of our inner organs, protecting the organs that are required to work in balance and sync with one another, to maintain homeostasis. Also, so that bacteria and chemicals that aren't meant to be in our bodies, it's another way of protecting our body and keeping those out. Also, I mentioned, through sweat, excreting salt and urea, just like the, uric acid goes through your urine. It also comes out through your pores, through your sweat, your skin, and that whole process regulates your body temperature. So, regulating body temperature, either keeping, um, you know, getting the heat out, or maintaining the heat so that, it can stay inside of your body. Again, maintaining that inner balance, homeostasis. So that does it. That's all of the questions you had on our video, and I apologize for the rambling. At any rate, thank you.